It's September, and that means it's one of my favorite things, time for pumpkins. And today we're getting crafty and making several kinds of pumpkins you can display at home, beginning with a wooden bead pumpkin. And Amy Latta is back with us this morning. Amy, great to chat with you today. And it's always great to get crafty, especially this time of year. So tell us what we're doing with this craft and what we need to start.
Sure. So fall is my favorite season. I love to decorate for it. And one of the easiest ways to do that is with pumpkin everything. So I'll let you in on a secret. I'm not a fan of the pumpkin spice latte, but I'm a fan of pumpkin everything else. So we're going to be making a wooden pumpkin today. And one of the things that I love, you may remember this from last year when we made those jute and twine pumpkins, is that I love neutral things that can go with anyone's home decor. Bright orange can be a lot of fun too, but I love using the wooden beads because this can go in literally anyone's home and match whatever you already have. So all we're going to need to do this is we need some wire. You can use jewelry wire, or I have floral wire here. You're going to need 4 12-inch pieces, as well as an assortment of wooden beads. Now, I used a variety of different sized ones because I thought it just added texture and made it more fun. But if you want them to all be the same size, that's totally fine too. You're also going to need some twine, some hot glue. If you'd like a little leaf, I have a little faux leaf on mine. And if you want to jazz it up with a ribbon, you can get the ribbon of your choice.
It all looks great. And after we do that, then where do you suggest we do next here? Display it, and where can we put it?
So, well, first, let me show you how we're going to put it together, and then we'll talk about where it goes. So we've got these 4 pieces of the 12-inch wire, and we're just going to slide a bead on the center of all 4. So what that's going to do is give us our center bead, and then we're going to have these little spikes, 8 spikes of wire coming off. And on each one, we're going to string 10 beads. And like I said, I just alternated different sizes with no particular pattern, but you can do it in any way that you like. And then what we're going to do is we're going to bring it up at the top, and we're going to twist it together. And then all I would do, I did these ahead of time, and then all you would do is just 10 beads on each one of these. We're going to twist them all up at the top. And then around that top where we have all the wire twisted together, we're going to wrap some twine, and that's going to create our stem. Now, my stem ended up being a little bit shorter than I wanted, so I added a little blob of hot glue around it, and that just built it up a little bit more. And then that twine stem was just right. Then I glued the leaf on, and I tied the bow. And then once this is created, Brett, you can sit it on your mantle, you can sit it on a shelf, you can put it anywhere in your home that you like, and it's going to bring a festive touch of fall all season long.
Sorry, I got ahead of myself there before, but that is exactly, and you know, what's interesting is, like you said, it doesn't really matter what room you put it in because it's neutral. And I know you're big on neutrals, but that's so important when we're making our crafts, correct?
Exactly, because I mean, there's nothing wrong with bringing in a pop of color. In our next segment, I'm going to have this orange one here that we're making too. But I really, really like keeping things nice and neutral because it blends in. I've got a farmhouse look in my house, so we've got lots of white and wood and those neutral, natural textures and fibers. So it just plays in with everything else that I already have, and it works in anyone's home. Now, if you wanted something that was colored, there's an easy solution. You can paint or stain your beads. So before you string them, you could paint these beads orange, and then you have an orange pumpkin, or you could paint them any color that you want them to be, any kind of fall shade. So if you want it to be colored, you can, or if not, you can leave it with the natural wood.
Awesome. Well, Amy, thanks so much. I know you're going to be back with us. We'll see you soon. Stay with us, everybody. We're coming back right after this.